Hello, everyone. I'm Frank Jernigan, also known as Phrancko, and I run the website Phrancko.com, where you can generate a custom fit sweater pattern that uses your yarn, your gauge, and fit to your size in every way. So, with that said, let's greet everybody here at the weekly Phrancko Sweater Knitters meeting. Hi, Nick.
Hi, Frank. Hi, everyone.
Hi,
Hello.
Susan.
Hello.
Hi, Joellen.
Hey.
Hi, Will.
Hello.
Hi, Jenny.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, Sandra.
Hello.
Hi, Rendell.
Hi there.
Hi, Sumner.
Hey, hi.
Well, I have first of all, I'm a certified master hand knitter, and that means I don't ever make any mistakes, right?
Yeah.
No, it means your mistakes are just more fantastic.
Well, I'm going to tell you about my latest mistake and then I'm going to show you how difficult it is to fix. And if anybody has a better suggestion how to do it, let me know. I'm starting I'm starting my first round of ribbing on the sweater, the one I've been working on for weeks now. And I'm doing the ribbing at the bottom of the sweater, and there's something like 288 stitches around. So I'm doing knit one, purl one ribbing. What do you guess my mistake was? On stitch number 44, I knitted when I should have purled. So I have two knit stitches next to each other. And I came all the way around to the beginning. I knew it was an even number of stitches. I should have ended with a purl, and I was ending with a knit, and I had started with a knit. So I knew I'd done something wrong. I had to find the place where I had done that, and it was 44 stitches in. So I'm now in the process of trying to convert 44 stitches, knits changing to purls, and purls changing to knits. And I've already been working on it for probably a half an hour, and I have done about 15 stitches. Well, maybe that's an exaggeration. I've done 15 stitches. Maybe it was only 15 minutes.
Frank,
I don't know.
why didn't you just pick it out that many stitches?
Um, I thought this would be quicker to do 44 stitches.
All right,
And when
really
I
easy
rip
way.
out a row, I always have to rip out a second row so I can then pick up the row that is I don't end up with any split stitches. So I was going to have to rip out two rows,
I
knit
would have,
one back.
I think
I don't know.
I would
It's a
have
toss
picked,
up to
I
see
would
which
have
is the
picked them
easier way to
out,
do it.
I would have picked them out, not
Oh,
ripped
pick
them.
them out. I see.
Yeah.
Well,
No,
I can do that pretty fast because I do that. I have to do it a lot.
well, that's
the
the
end of the
first
round,
good piece of advice I've gotten. I should have just picked out 288
Okay,
stitches
but
minus 44.
here's the second good piece.
Yeah.
Somewhere make yourself another stitch,
Oh.
or so that you'd have something, and then when you get around, so that it would
And
work
then
out where you
knit
are.
those
And then
two
when you get
together.
around to there, knit those two together and be done with it. Just get rid of those.
exactly. That's what
And
I
live
did.
with
Yeah.
that mistake that I know is there for the rest of my life.
At the
Join the rest
beginning
of
of the
us, Frank.
ribbing, no one is even going to see it.
Join
No
the
one's
rest of
going to
us,
know.
Frank.
If it'll make you feel better, put a red bread twist tie on it and you can point right to it and boo-hoo.
Look where I made this mistake.
Like, see, it's the 44th stitch.
Another great suggestion. I wish I had had before I started this. Maybe I'll just do that from here.
So, Mr. Jernigan,
Yes.
God love that. No, this is much simpler. And I've been so stressed out. I have needed you guys so much. What a crazy work schedule. So, on your sweater,
Yes.
I think I get it. You gave me a link to Suzanne's video. She was a side pocket, not a kangaroo pocket. But
Uh-huh.
I'm just going to do both of those on both sides, right?
Wait, do what?
So
We're
on
lost too,
Suzanne's
Frank. I don't know.
pocket,
He just jumped right in.
Yeah. I thought you were talking about my problem. We're on
I
your
thought so
problem.
too.
well, we were talking about, but I mean, you think I would have tinked it all out myself, but like rip it out.
What?
Do
I
it.
have chosen the worst possible case.
I think so. Sorry about that.
You just you know I would have taken it all out.
So, yes, Rendell, yes, I'm with you. I would have done it. I somehow, because now that I'm done with the flap on the top, so I don't know. Can you see me?
Oh, let me spotlight you so we can see it better. Okay,
Okay.
You gotta
done with
hold
the
it up
flap on the
higher,
top.
Sumner.
So here's
Yeah.
the
Okay.
flap on the top,
Okay,
and
Right.
it comes down, and
Good,
that's needle
good.
2.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
that's
Right.
needle 2. Okay,
The black
Yes.
is needle 2.
all right.
Okay,
The red
Yeah.
is needle 1 that goes all the way around.
Okay,
yes.
The beginning of round is the round marker that I put under the arm that goes all the way down, right?
okay.
That's the beginning
Yeah,
of
that's
round.
fine.
Uh-huh.
That's fine.
17 stitches in. That's my marker for where this meets that first stitch.
All right.
Does that sound familiar to you?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think. Yeah.
So now I'm going to knit on needle 1 around here. And then needle 1 is going to pick up the front of this pocket, right?
I would have to read the directions one phrase at a time.
Oh, it's
So
I'm-
what's the first phrase?
I'm
Read it,
trying.
read it to us, Sumner.
So glasses, bifocals. So upper pocket lining, right? So
Okay.
now upper front pocket. Using needle number 1, knit to the right side pocket marker.
Wait. You've already done all that, right? You've done the upper pocket.
Yeah, so now I'm on the upper pocket front.
Oh,
Okay,
you've done
yeah.
that.
Okay,
So
yeah,
I've kind of done that. So
You've done that.
using needle number 1, knit to the right side of the pocket marker. So that's the body needle.
Okay.
Move
Where is
to
that? Where is the end? Where is your end of round on that stitch? Is it at your
it's the underarm. Okay, so
Is
does
that
that
your
work out
underarm?
right that you have your 17 stitches?
to be in here, and then I get somehow my 17 stitches.
Did you where
right
is
there.
where is the thread that comes off of that?
It's
Where did you
It's
stop knitting?
He's probably not there yet.
it's yeah, it's over. Yeah, I'm not
Well,
there.
you just have to keep going around until
I
you
just have to
there.
get there. I
Yeah.
have to
Okay,
get
so
there
you
because
get
I
there.
had to
Okay.
take it out. So
Yeah.
Okay,
You have to knit back around to that.
so I get a knit back around to this first marker,
right.
Yeah.
So you're there.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And then it says moving. Okay, it says needle 1, knit to the right side pocket marker. Move working strand of yarn on needle number 2
To the back.
to the back of the work
Yeah.
and continue with needle 1, slip marker, knit the stitches off needle number 2.
Yeah.
So I'm going to knit the front stitches now on needle number 1. The yarn is in the back for the back stitches now, so they
Up to the
cross.
wait. You're knitting them. Why don't you just do the first step? Knit up to that marker, and then we can do the second step. How's
And
that?
then refresh which needle is needle 1 and which needle is needle 2.
Yeah.
Is the pocket flap needle 1?
The pocket flap right now is needle number 2.
Needle 2. Okay, all right.
The
So that
body
makes
is needle
that
number
makes sense.
1.
So the body is needle 1. Okay. Right. I can hold that much information, I think. Wait,
Yeah.
that's good. I
Um,
can remember that much.
Because I got lost and then I ripped it out and then I ripped it out too much and I'm like, okay, I was a little overzealous on the ripping out thing. So
Yes. Well, I'm trying to illustrate here that even I can't do it from memory. I worked it out carefully, wrote it phrase by phrase, and I have to read it phrase by phrase and do each one until I'm done with that to go to the next phrase.
Angie gave me a video to watch.
Did I? Did I do a video on that? What?
Well, Suzanne did a video that
Oh, yeah, I don't think Suzanne does this step
she doesn't do this step.
because
And
she
also her
her
video is a
pocket
side
ends
pocket.
at the side pocket opening. Oh,
Right.
Yeah, so it's a little different thing.
So she also talks about putting stitch markers in the purl bumps on the back side,
okay. I might have gotten that idea from her.
which you talk about on the end of this, but yeah.
Is this one of those instances where if at first you don't succeed, read the directions?
Yes.
Again and again and again.
Well, I would just
I'm
say
sorry,
read them a
Sumner, I'm
little.
being smart aleck. That's
I would
not
say
nice.
read them a little bit at a time. Read a
Yeah,
little,
it is
do a
just a
little, read a
little
little, do a
phrase.
little. That's my recommendation.
I quite
So-
often find stitch markers on my backside as well. I don't know if that.
We're gonna get you through this. You're gonna have a beautiful kangaroo pocket.
It's okay, Sumner. It's going to work out.
I think it will. I really do.
Just you have to believe, Sumner. You have to believe.
Sounds like Peter Pan.
It's
It
like,
does, doesn't it?
I have snacks
swear.
and alcohol ready for you.
Thank you.
Long
Again.
distance overseas.
Yeah, well, I'll take them on your behalf. Yeah.
I've been known to travel to London. Don't
We
worry.
could all take it on his behalf.
Yes, yeah.
This sweater
Wine
won't
or
be
chocolate. I like chocolate.
Yeah, I'll be eating the chocolate. Or something. And such a stressful week. I couldn't think about this, and I just. And then I ripped it all the way back, and I ripped it out too much because the rows have to match.
yeah, the rows on the front have to match the rows on the back.
On the back to make it
28
work.
rows is 28 rows on both.
That's right.
Don't be cute on that one. They got to match,
Don't be adding.
which I
Don't
did.
be changing.
I'm so glad I never make a mistake.
Yeah.
Oh, Will, you're back. Yay.
I am.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm
I
back.
haven't seen you in ages. That's
I
great.
know my summer's been just very, very busy, so
Well, that's good, though.
I've missed you guys though.
We missed you too.
Yes, I'm glad to be back.
Did you have fun?
I did. I had a wonderful time. I've mostly been traveling. I spent 3 weeks visiting my brother in Washington State.
Oh,
And
yay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
really.
and my nephews
fun.
and his wife and had a whole lot of fun up there. And then we came home back to California for a week, and I got sick, of course, in the 1 week we were home.
Oh,
And
no.
then we went to Europe, and we were in Europe for 3 weeks.
Oh my
And then we got home and have been trying to get back in a routine of life. But the second we got home, the hot water heater broke, and so we had to get that
Oh,
replaced. And
Ah,
it's one thing after the other.
mm.
It is nice to see you. I have to admit, I've been teasing you
It's-
in your absence.
Oh, really? I haven't been watching the videos, so maybe I need to go back and watch.
A little teasing. This is your fault.
Oh, wow. Is that slip stitches?
This
Oh,
is
that's looking good.
yeah. This is. I think you gave me the name of this sock. It's a really cool sock.
I don't recognize it right off, but maybe it's the colors. I love
I
it.
think it's the colors, yeah, because they're really dark. But anyway, so I've been teasing
Oh.
you in your absence, just so you felt loved.
I love that. Is that on Ravelry? Do you know?
Yeah, yeah, it is. It is a finest sock,
Okay.
finest, finest
Oh,
socks.
cool. Thanks.
Yeah, really
I'll
cool.
look it up. That is right up my alley.
It is, and I've
Yeah.
been teasing you about it in your absence. With love.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
to
gonna-
take the spotlight off of Sumner while he's knitting, that's always fun. But how many of y'all, when you split threads together, actually use real spit?
Oh,
I
I
do.
do.
I do.
I do.
Actually,
Yeah,
I lick my
definitely.
hand. I lick my hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't spit worth a hoot. I
Oh no,
goes everywhere.
I mean
So
I lick my fingers and I twist it together. Yeah.
yeah, I read somewhere that actually it was important to use spit rather than water. Is that true?
I read that
Is
too.
that
I
I
think it
think
is.
so. What I do is keep a little container with
save your spit?
water
Oh
and
no.
a little bit of shampoo or dish detergent or in it. So it's kind of got a little bit of this emollient to keep it together.
What did you say is in it, Susan?
I think usually I put dish detergent, but it's just a tiny bit. So even when I shake it, it doesn't really
Oh,
get sudsy, but it's enough to give it a little bit of a slick to it.
But it's only with wool. It's not with acrylic.
Sometimes I put shampoo.
Yeah, I'd never heard that before, Susan.
I just did.
Well, I don't know whether
I just lick my fingers and do it.
yeah.
Lick my hand.
I tried it, but when I do this, like here's my normal yarn, and then it squishes down to skinny yarn, and it goes back up. And so I've never done a good job.
That's how they taught us to do it in spinning.
Yeah, I think that is. But if you live in a really dry place like Arizona, sometimes you just don't even have any spit.
Well, that is true. That is true. I mean,
sometimes it's like I just can't.
I
So
live
that's
in
probably
Washington, and so I never have that problem. It's always pretty damp.
And there was I thinking it was because you were a lady, Susan, and didn't like to spit on your yarn.
Such a lady, yes.
That's not it.
No.
That's fun.
Hey,
He
Nick, how
was
did it
giving
go
you
with,
the benefit of the doubt.
with those yarn overs? How did you do with your ripping out on that lace? Or picking up?
I kind of did 10 rows, and then my will to live slowly ebbed away. The 10 rows that I'd done had so much different tension, it looked like crap, to be honest. It just looked that all the stitches were in the right order, but they just didn't look like they were. So in the end, I unpicked it, and I've spent a week getting back to where I was. So I'm kind of almost where I was again. So I'm happier with it. So never again.
Hold it up
I
again.
was laughing.
Hold it up again.
I was laughing.
Beautiful.
It is
I was
so
laughing
pretty,
at
Nick.
I was laughing at Frank with his one stitch and his 40 stitches that he had to undo. And I was thinking, I had 14 stitches and 72 rows of 14 stitches that I thought was a good idea, that I can do that. It'll be fine. I'll just knit it back up again. Like you see on YouTube videos that people make it look so easy. I thought, yeah, that's easy enough. I'll do that. And it was just a nightmare. Just for one yarn over being in the wrong place. It was the wrong side of a knit two together or a snip snip knit. It was just the wrong side, and it glared at me like a beacon. And now I will definitely get red ribbon next time and put it on there and say, "There's the mistake.
There it is.
Lump it, because I'm not doing it again." Never. Never.
Well, I thought of you. I'd had the same situation. I'm doing a raglan sleeve where you add on either side from the bodice to the sleeve. And I looked down, never look down, number one. I think number two, don't even look down. And I saw it, and it was the stitch was kind of big, and then it looked like, oh, that doesn't look right. I'll just go down 4 stitches. Well, those 4 turn into 900 by the time you get down to where you were.
I feel your pain.
Yes, yes, I thought of you a lot.
My 3 turned into 14, and as I was going down, I was like more and more. It was like
More.
what's the Disney film with Mickey Mouse, the really old one, The Emperor's Apprentice, or the one where it's just music and all the mops keep going
the
and
mop.
Fantasia.
Oh, yeah.
Is it Fantasia? Yeah,
Fantasia, that's it. And it was exactly like that. I felt like Mickey Mouse with all this yarn and all these stitches, and it was just
They get multiplied.
never again. Yeah, never again, never again.
Just bite the bullet, rip it out.
Or ignore it. Just ignore it.
Or ignore
It's
it.
a lot
Put the red
easier.
ribbon on it. We could all have a club.
Did you get there, Sumner?
I got there.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. We're ready to do the next step.
Yep.
So what does it say? Knit to the marker, then what?
To burn it. Okay.
No, Kevin! Come on, you can do this.
We're with you. We're with you.
We have faith in you.
Yes.
Mon Dieu. So,
What does that mean? I know it's French, but what does it mean?
my God.
Oh, okay, all right.
I have a couple other French things I want to say.
I thought it might have been my dear or something, but I didn't know.
Merde putain.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Okay, so read.
Using needle number 1, knit to the right side pocket marker. Move the working strand of yarn on needle 2 to the back of the work.
Okay, do that.
Okay. Wow. So it means on my pocket I didn't knit.
Okay, is that done? I mean,
No.
that's something easy to do. Just move it to the back.
Easy to do. But
All right.
I ended on a knit row, not a purl row. So I got to do a purl row on my pocket.
Oh, to get it back to the correct
Get it
side.
back to the first side. Yeah, to get it back to the right side. But my stitches match. The count matches. So between my stitch markers on the body and the pocket, they match.
Yep. Are you sure? I don't remember.
I
Okay.
am positive.
Well, okay,
I counted
you're
them.
sure. All right. So then, wait, we were knit to right side pocket marker, slip marker. Use the marker on the back selvage to lift the pinned purl. Oh, that's the lower front pocket. We want. What are we doing? Where are we? Where are you in this? What's the topic of the line you're on?
It is
Lower pocket lining.
so it's upper pocket front, right
Okay.
above the designer note, right above the lower pocket lining, where it says using needle number 1, knit to the right side. So I think somehow I
I see.
depend on
Using needle number 1, slip marker, and knit to the beginning of round on the body. No, and then lower pocket lining.
That's where I am.
Using needle number 2, I don't see this move the yarn to the back. Where do you see that?
Using the yarn that was moved to the back. So
Where does it say move the yarn to the back?
right under repeat 2 and 3.
Oh, it's up there. It's up in the middle of the section on upper pocket front, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Using needle number 1, knit to that's where we are. Knit to
Yep.
the right side pocket marker, move working strand of yarn on needle 2 to back. Was the working strand there?
I'm getting it there.
What are you
It
doing?
wasn't. It was on the other side.
Oh, so you're knitting one more row?
Well, I'm purling back so that it's where it should be.
It could either knit or purl. It's going to be one row different one way or the other, I guess.
Yeah, which is fine.
One row's not going to make a difference, I don't think.
No. And it'll match.
I pulled up the pattern so I can
I
follow
just pulled
along.
up the pattern too.
Thank you. It's
Okay. Everybody watch.
I'm like speed knitting over here. Swear to
Okay.
God, I love you all. I really do.
We
Okay.
love you too.
Yes, we do.
They obviously love you. I'm pretty sure they would not stop knitting and watch you. Some other one person.
Oh, good
This is
Lord.
gonna. This
Watching
is
golf
gonna.
on TV.
This is gonna.
Right.
I was going to say this is going to be gripping viewing for the YouTube people.
Oh,
Yes,
my
it is.
goodness.
Okay, well, tell a joke or something in between now.
It's,
That's okay.
it's like a KAL, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a KL, a knit along where you're the only one knitting.
Yeah, no kidding.
The rest of us are just giving advice.
Works for
The
me.
pattern that we're referencing is in Cast
Thanks,
On
Emily.
magazine. It is Frank's pattern. It is called the Plain and Simple Hoodie.
That's right.
Now, if
And
you
it is
want
simple,
to join
really.
TKGA or you are a member, you can look it up
There you go.
and follow along too.
It is simple. You all just make it sound
Yeah.
complicated.
Well, no, I mean it is. It's not a
Well,
very
yeah,
it's not a
it-
very long pattern. I just looked it up.
But it's also, I mean, I've never really done a knit in pocket like this all at once. Like, okay. So
So you're
here's the
there?
thing.
You have
Yeah, I'm
both
there.
yarns. You
I
have
got
both yarns
both
there.
yarns right
Move
there
the-
and right there.
Move the one on needle 2 to the back.
Needle to the back of the work and then knit off of needle 1 straight.
And
So
then continue with needle 1. Slip the marker and knit the stitches off of needle 2. You got
that's
that?
what I'm doing right now.
All right.
Coming off. My goodness.
I got a joke.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
please.
good. Okay.
Please give me the
Tell
joke.
a joke why he knits
Scott.
around.
Coming from a 10-year-old, he asked me, what were the strongest days of the week? What do you mean the strongest? Like strong? I said, yeah. What are the strongest days of the week? I have no idea. He said Saturday and Sunday because the rest are weak.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
Hey, that's a joke.
Yeah.
By the way, I just got all of my mistakes corrected because of your wonderful tips.
Yeah.
Because I had already had already worked 15 stitches forward, I had to slip those stitches back to the left needle to get back to where the free yarn was that I had left behind while I was switching stitches. I then knitted back up to that place. I created a new stitch at the place I had gotten to where there were now 2 purl stitches together. So I did a make one right, which will close up the hole, and add a knit stitch in between those 2 purl stitches that were left together. Then I knit and purled across until I got to the original mistake where there were 2 knit stitches together, and I knitted those 2 stitches together to reduce back down to 288 stitches.
Yay. Very good.
And that-
Yay.
Perfect.
That took me far less time than it took for me to reverse 15 stitches on my way to 44. So thank you all for the suggestion. Now I can comfortably knit one, purl one while we talk.
Exactly. I don't know whether to trust myself and divide my sleeve from the body with this group. I'm pretty sure I'll drop something.
Well, look, we can guide you through it.
You're right. I would imagine so. What do we got here? 12 experts. We ought to be able to get through it.
I've
So
always,
they just-
I've always, I've always wondered why I can't count when I knit. You know when it's so simple, isn't it? I've got markers here, and I've just got to check my yarn overs on stitch 3, 5, 11. So I'm purling away, and I'm going 3, 5, 11, 3, and then I'm like, was it 5 or was it 6? You just can't bloody remember, can you?
Yeah.
Yep.
Can't count for anything.
Nope. I've written so many notes on leftover pieces of paper. 82 was 82 when you were back here. Okay, when you get over here again, it's 82. Where's my piece of paper? I don't know.
But John, then mine is, was it 82 when I started the row? Or
Yeah.
did I just finish row 82? That's the problem for me.
It's like
You need
when
this.
am I counting when I
But even
start or
if
when
with a
I
click,
finish?
when I finish, it's like, which is it?
Right.
Yeah. Is it the start or the
I've
finish of the
never
row that I'm
figured that
clicking?
quite out.
The finish.
Yeah.
I've started someone, I don't know what they're called, but someone somewhere uses yarn and threads it through. So if you're counting every 10 rows, they thread it through when they go, when they're passing the 10th row, and then they thread it through again on the 20th row. So rather than using stitch markers, they actually just thread a yarn through, and
Flip
that's
the
quite
yarn
good.
back and forth. Yeah.
And that's
And
easier
they
to
use
take out than all the markers.
Yeah, and they use different colors for increasing. So if you're increasing and at the same time decreasing or doing something else, they've got different colors going on. So they know where they are. And I think that was quite a good idea, which I'm slowly trying to learn.
I like to do that too, but the hard part is remembering to do that. Before.
Oh, Frank, you're a genius. Oh my goodness, I just totally got it.
Yay!
Using the yarn that was moved to the back, stitches, needle 1, now freed up needle 2, using needle number 1, knit to the beginning of the round of the body. Oh, there you go. Thank you.
All done.
So you did the earlier stuff. You moved the needle to the back and continued with needle 1. You slipped the marker and then knit the stitches off of needle 2. Then, using the yarn that was moved to the back, you knit stitches off of needle 1 onto the now free needle 2.
That's what I'm doing. I'm in the middle of it. Yep.
Yay!
What was knitting the outside of the pocket
is now knitting
I
the
can't
inside.
even conceptualize this.
Oh,
yeah, it's now knitting the inside. That's where I got
Yeah.
screwed up. It's
Good
it's
example
brilliant.
good example of simple pattern.
Well,
I
it's
heard that
simple
word.
if you do it step by step. You don't have to
Yes.
understand it. You just do
that
it.
is for sure.
Sumner, can you hold it up where
Yeah.
you are now?
So now I'm knitting the, I don't know if I can make this bigger. So move this, the body of the sweater is now knitting, connecting the flap of the pocket right here.
Okay.
Right.
So there's
Okay.
the pocket hole right here.
It was knitting the back of the pocket up until
It was
that point.
knitting the back. Now it's
Now
knitting the
the
front.
number 1 is going to be knitting the front of the pocket.
And now my free
That's how you
needle
switched it.
is knitting the inside of the pocket. So this is now the inside of the pocket because this is the body of the sweater. The pocket came over the top of it. And voila.
Yeah. Very clever.
Will you repeat that, Rose?
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
Okay.
So now if I
The
continue
fabric.
to do this, I'm actually creating a deeper pocket and don't have to just join at the end where Susan joins the pocket at the seam. This doesn't join. This creates an actual deeper pocket.
Right.
The fabric looks fantastic. I love the the drape, and it looks lovely.
And that's your fault. I literally took your suggestion and got the same color.
It works really well, doesn't it?
Yeah, it really, like, well done. Thank you.
Good, I'm glad.
Yeah,
I'm glad. What
this
mohair
sweater
is
has
that?
taken all of us.
But it is simple. Tell everybody it's simple.
It is simple.
Come on, you can do it. Anybody can
Well,
do it.
You know, they have that book, and I think there's even a movie of the traveling pants.
Oh yeah, I
Since
love that
we've
book.
all
Yeah.
helped, since we've all helped with this, I think it should be the traveling hoodie.
We'll mail it around.
Yeah. Or even better, we wouldn't mail it. We would take it to the next person on the list so we could
That'd be
meet the
fun.
other Phrancko knitters. I think that would be great fun.
Cost a fortune. We better get frequent flyer.
Oh, but if we drove it to the next person, we could stop at every yarn store and buy yarn.
That would possibly too.
That's good. That's good.
Cindy, I could drive up to you.
Yes, that's right.
Frank, I could drive down to you.
With the trailer on the back, because you're not going to have enough room in the back of the car.
Yeah. Because at every stop, we'd pick up a person too. You know, the person who lives closest where we meet the yarn store. We'd have this whole caravan.
Yeah. We'd have to get a
That
bus.
would be great.
Wouldn't that be fun?
Like a road trip.
Yes.
We could circle around, and the first one would get off at their house, and then the next one would get off at their house, and then the last one would take the bus back.
Yeah. So I finally started, after many months of thinking about what I wanted to do for my Phrancko sweater, I finally started it, and I've got a fairly decent, I ordered the pattern, I can't remember, a few days ago, and I've got a fairly decent start.
Oh,
Yeah.
wonderful.
Yeah, nice. Yeah.
So my whole, this is, I know it's going to fit really well because I had it finished down to about here, and then I ripped it all out. But it wasn't because I made a mistake, and there wasn't anything wrong with the pattern. It's just, I had this vision of taking the little purple blips in this and doing a signed pooling where, you know, you do a little special stitch.
Yeah.
But the problem was that, and I have a swatch, I'll grab it. But the big problem was, even though I swatched with it, and I thought it was going to be okay, but the assigned pooling stitches, and when you look at them online, you see they tend to have a little hole next to them because they're cluster stitches.
Oh yeah, it does have a hole.
You know,
I see it.
and some of the holes are bigger than others, but they all have it. And so I thought I was going to be okay with that because that's cluster stitches and that's the way they are. But after I got about down to there on it, I wasn't okay with it. My OCD about knit stitches looking all neat and together just kicked in, and I ripped it right out and started over. And I haven't done any assigned pooling yet, and I think I'm going to like it just with the little blips of purple all by themselves.
Oh yeah, that looks
What's
nice.
the name of your yarn? Is it DK or?
It's a fingering weight yarn. It's local dye, or Dylicious is the name of the yarn. And she's a decent, some of her yarn is really excellent, and some of it's just, not quite as inspired, but I do like to support her in her shop. And I think that's going to be, even though it's not going to be what I thought I envisioned, I think it's going to be a nice sweater, and the shoulders are looking really good.
Did you work out, would you work out If you did maybe longer cuffs and did assigned pooling just on the cuffs and the bottom, maybe.
You know what? I was thinking that. I thought once I get down to past where I'm doing all this fiddly stuff with the, I mean, and it's not that fiddly, but you know, just you're picking up the stitches
Yeah.
and you're moving
Yeah.
this way and that way. Once I get all that under control and I'm almost there, I might go ahead and just do a few rows with the assigned pooling and see if when I'm just on the plain fabric, if it doesn't, it might look okay.
Yeah. Yeah, just not on every purple patch, but just random throughout the body
Yeah.
of the work. Yeah, it would be a shame to lose it.
I
It's
know.
a good idea. I like the idea of assigned pooling. I'm going to try and do a shawl with it and things. I think it's a great idea.
And they're wonderful in shawls because shawls tend to be a little lacy and
Yeah.
And then I actually did an assigned pooling sweater with the assigned pooling yarn was mohair. Well, it's actually a Surrey alpaca or something, but it was a fuzzy yarn, and the fuzzy yarn like filled in the gaps really well.
Yeah.
So, so I, you know, like I said, it was kind of this vision I had, but I think it's looking better when I'm doing the top part with so many adding stitches and everything and trying to do the assigned pooling at the same time was really looking messy.
Yeah, because on the shoulders where you're back and forth in quite a short distance, you've probably got quite a few of them in there,
right,
around your shoulders,
yeah,
which throws off the balance. Whereas if you come to the body, there won't be so many of them, will there?
There won't. The sleeve cap was just a mess because of course it's this time around it's not coming out exactly in the same spot. But still, it was just too many clumped together on one side and none on the other. And, oh, that just did me in.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
I think you'll have more success on the body where the purple is further apart. It'll look good.
It'll be a few weeks before we know that.
Well, you're not taking it to England, I take it.
I don't know. It depends on where I'm at in it. I usually try to take really simple projects when I'm traveling. Because just because it's too easy to get disrupted. So I have several shawl patterns, and I thought I'd choose a couple of them to take. But now I'm thinking maybe if I'm at the body, I could take this.
Absolutely. Because then it's just knit. Unless you're going to do body shaping, of course. Then
no, I'm not going to do any body shaping.
So it's just knitting for forever, which is how I feel about this one. I've been knitting forever.
Yeah, so I thought, if I get there, I mean, it depends on how things go.
Yeah.
But I think
expect.
I
expect you to be wearing a fair old cap by the time you come back anyway.
I think it might just be a headband. One of the classes is to do a headband. I have several hats that I'm taking with me. I'm so excited for hats because I don't get to wear them here. But I don't knit fast, and I don't even want to knit fast, really. Sometimes, people always say, well, I'd like to knit faster. And I think, I like to enjoy my knitting. I don't try to go for fast. So I don't particularly expect to get a whole hat done. But we are taking a class, forgotten the person's name, on doing a headband.
It's Hazel Tyndall, isn't it?
No, the class is not with Hazel.
All right.
But Hazel is supposedly going to join one of our knitting groups.
Talking about knitting fast.
Yeah, I know. Yes, it's according to the itinerary. She's going to be knitting with us in one of the knitting nights. But things come up. So
what I've seen of her videos, she's lovely. She seems to be a lovely woman online.
it would be really, I'm excited. It'd be really wonderful to sit there to knit night and with her, with any of the Shetland knitters who show up.
Yeah.
That sounds wonderful.
Yeah, I think it'll make me want to figure out how to get there for Shetland Wool Week in the future.
Yeah.
Well, we are closing in on the hour, so let's show our work. Anybody want to show what they're working on? We've had some interesting discussions here today.
I do have something. So I don't know if I showed this finished before. It was finished last time I wore it.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Very
That's
nice.
great.
Really pretty.
And then I had taken a sock class online, and it was one of these freebie ones, and you paid extra, and you got a lifetime of their classes and stuff like that. And so I was doing it's called Over Easy Socks by Holly Yao, and it's supposed to be really simple. So that's it's kind of done flat in a way. So you do the front here, and then you do the toes, and I had it, attaching it to the side here, and I had it almost all the way to the heel, and it was like, oh crap, I have that much on one side and that much on the other. So I ripped all that out, and I'm going back, and I'm now swatching for a sweater that we're doing a knit along in Kathy's group. So
Sidra,
that's where I'm at.
can you tell me the name of the sock again?
Over Easy Socks.
Over Easy Socks. Thank you.
Yeah. They're not so over easy.
Okay.
It's a shadow wrap toe, and then you do when you
it's a very, very different pattern.
It's a very different pattern.
But they're knit flat.
They are knit flat.
So you could do intarsia.
Oh, hell no.
It's really weird because you start on the bottom first.
No, you start on the top.
Oh, you start on the top and then you add the bottom.
And then you go to the toe and come around to the back.
Okay. I'm very curious about that. I'm going to look.
Okay, I put
it was a shadow wrap toe, and
then
you come back with a triple.
Pattern is in there in the chat.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
And what are you working on, Will?
Well, I spent too much money this summer. So I wanted to use up scrap yarn. And so I'm doing some helical knitting to make some scrappy socks. Just so I've got two. Here's the first one.
Oh, that's cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
And it's just, I've got a bag of scrap yarn, and I'm just pulling scraps and trying to kind of make two socks that sort of look similar.
Oh, cool.
Just using scraps, so they feel like they're free, And then I think at the beginning, like way back in May or June, I think I had cast these on, but I finished these socks.
Wait, isn't that the pattern that
I think that's the
Sumner
pattern
just
that
showed you in
Sumner
gray and
just showed
black?
you.
It's
No, it's slightly
similar,
different.
but
It's not? Oh, okay.
It's not identical. This is the Minipli Socks. I forget who's the designer, but I've done this pattern half a dozen times. I love it. It's one of my favorites. And so I finished these, and these were a lot of fun to make too.
And that's on Ravelry, maybe?
Yeah, I'll find it and put it in the chat.
Okay, that'd be good.
Yeah.
Well, I've asked this before, but what size needles do you do your colorwork socks on?
These I did on a US2.
Right.
But then these scrappy socks that are not colorwork, I mean, they're colorwork, but it's not stranded,
Yeah.
These are on a US1.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
With a needle.
I'm going to have to look up what US2 is in millimeters. What is it in millimeters? Does anyone know? I haven't got anything here.
2.5? Does that sound right?
US2 is 2.75.
2.7.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, I just put the Minipli Socks in the chat.
Okay, I'll put it in the description of the video.
Cool.
Last week, it took hours to upload the video. And I thought there was something wrong with the video or something wrong with something I'd done. Then the next day, I saw two other podcasters talk about how YouTube was having a problem and they couldn't upload their videos.
Oh my gosh.
So it was not my problem, it was YouTube having a problem. I hope they fixed it. I posted it mid-afternoon and it was checking for hours and hours, and I left it overnight, and when I came back in the morning it was done. So I don't
Wow.
know how many hours it was before they decided it was checked enough.
Yeah, that's one of the crazy things about all this electronic stuff in our lives. You never know if you're the one making the mistake or if something's going on someplace.
Right.
You know, and
I don't depend on YouTube for any income. In fact, as you know, I lose money every month on Phrancko.com, but it's okay. I don't lose that much. But I saw videos from people who absolutely depend on YouTube for their source of income. You know, they have 500,000 followers, and and when they get delayed a day, that's a chunk of income they're not getting. So they were really upset about it.
Wow.
yeah.
Well, I successfully got one sleeve off while talking and chatting and laughing.
Yay!
Yay.
Let's see. Hold it up again.
Here's
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. One sleeve
Yay!
separated.
two things at once. It's a miracle.
It always goes so fast after you get the sleeves off because
It
you
does.
stop that
Doesn't
sleeve
it?
thing and
Yes.
you're doing so many stitches and then you get the sleeves off and it's like, oh, this is so quick. I'm just whizzing along.
Right.
Well, I got to the lace on the baby dress, not baby, the kid dress, but I don't. It's not. It's
Yeah, okay.
On a child dress. She's looking for it, I think.
Okay, we'll come back.
it's just stocking it anyway. It's. I don't know where I put it.
Oh.
Hopefully not in timeout.
No, not in timeout.
Well, I'll show mine though.
Okay.
It's I got it all the way down to where I'm starting the ribbing, as you know. I'm now in the second round of ribbing, thanks to you all.
Yay!
Yay!
Here's how it looks.
Wow.
Oh,
That
it's
is so
great.
cool.
That is
That's
fun.
really
Wow.
nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
very nice.
And I tried it on. It fits perfectly. And I love those chevrons that just automatically appear
Yes.
across there.
Very nice.
Yes.
Yeah,
This
very
is
good.
the
Perfect.
simplest a Phrancko sweater can be. I just used one strand of yarn. All of the color work is done by the yarn. I didn't do anything special to make it do anything different. It just did that chevron thing by itself. And I'm
I
just
would say
knitting a plain old Phrancko sweater, and that's what they look like.
Cool.
I think you ought to say that you did work hard on the chevrons and the
You measure that yarn and you plan your
work
stitch counts.
hard on it.
That's right. I wanted to know exactly how many rows it would be before it got to the chevrons.
I did that on a shrug. It was really a lot of work, but I got a plaid effect that was really neat.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Here this is. I found it.
Oh,
looking
how are
good.
you?
Oh, yeah.
Such a little cutie.
Oh,
That's
isn't that
lovely.
adorable?
The lace, at the bottom is the same as the sleeve, I think.
I love the color.
I hope the mom likes the color. We'll see. But my
Well,
granddaughter said this little girl likes dresses, so that's encouraging.
Yes.
I've been working on my half and half this week quite a bit, and you can see.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Oh,
Very
lovely.
nice.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, last week I was right here on the show, so I was
You've done a lot.
colors. Yeah,
Oh,
I'm getting down to where I'm just going back and forth this distance. So I'm over halfway through it. So I'm excited.
oh, that's great.
Did you say what size needle did you say you're using?
I think these are 7s.
US
They
7.
look
Yes. Or
very
maybe,
pretty.
I don't know. I'll report next week.
US 7, that is at 4.5 millimeter.
Thank you. Yes.
Thanks, Cindy.
Well, Ron sent me that was the first time that I ordered yarn from him. He sent that to me for a gift, and I use it all the time. It works great.
I think only Jenny will be the one interested in the millimeter.
Yeah, I don't get your US thingies. That just confuses me.
I don't get it either, Jenny.
No.
You're not alone.
No.
Well, my goal on this one, when I get to the ends, it's a I-cord turn, like you pass the last 3 stitches and you turn around and you knit those. I'm being very, very careful so that they're not tight and they don't pull my edge, the shawl up on the edge instead of flow. So I'm holding my breath right now. It looks like I have enough elasticity in the edging, but we'll see. Yeah. Anyway, I'm not gonna pick it out. I'll tell you that.
You can't make me.
Okay, we have time for one more. What?
I think it's time for wine. Pretty sure.
Yes.
Yes, wine and chocolate to celebrate Sumner's success.
Yes, thank you.
Cindy or Jenny or anybody else want to show us what you're doing?
I'm still doing this silly little sock.
I'm doing the knit along that Sidra is swatching for. So it's called the Avenue T. Hold on a minute, I'll just get. So
Oh, it's pretty.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah.
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 So mine is in it's a fade kit, so it's getting darker as it goes down, so it's quite yellow at the top, and then it will go down to grey. So I've also split for the sleeves as well. Yeah, so I'm onto the body now.
Yeah, I love it.
So yeah, whizzing down.
Is what pattern is that?
Avenue T.
And it's knitted from the top down. Is that a set-in sleeve? It didn't look like a raglan.
No, it's a set-in sleeve. Yeah.
And it's knitted. Well, now I want to know how they're doing it, because that sounds like what the Phrancko sweater is like.
Yeah.
Is it like a Phrancko sweater? Does it knit around?
No, not at all. So the shoulder seam is just, I don't know whether you can see, hang on a minute. That's the shoulder seam.
I see.
So you knit along. So as you're knitting in the round, you're increasing on every row as you're going backwards and forwards. So you're doing purl side increases and knit side increases all the way along to the edge of the shoulder. And then you start doing different increases to get the sleeve cap on the way down. So then you're increasing. It's difficult to see because I've got patterned yarn, but yeah. And then you're increasing each side to do the sleeve cap.
Well, great.
Kathy also said that she was ready to take that out and do your half sleeve.
Yeah, so the actual shoulder seam is tending to pucker a bit along the shoulder seam, but I think it will block out when I wash it and block it. But it is puckering a bit because you're doing the increases each row.
Yeah.
But I think it will block out later on. So yeah.
That's very interesting. Wow.
Yeah.
And can you put that pattern into chat?
It's in there, Frank.
Oh,
I
is
did
it?
it already.
Okay.
I can't figure out how you do that. Yeah.
When somebody first mentioned it, or I guess when Sidra first mentioned it, I popped it in there. It's in there.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the Avenue T?
The
Avenue T. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. We got it. That'll be in the description of the video.
Yeah.
And with that, I think our time has come up, and it's time to say goodbye for another week. Thank you all for coming.
Thank
It
you.
was a wonderful meeting. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.
See you all next week. Bye.